What's going on? Your boy Will Down Holla. Man, it's been a long couple weeks. We talking about I updated my phone. I was in the last video I did when I was in the hospital or whatever. You know, I wanna thank everybody for those get well soon wishes. I'm fine. I've been fine. I literally got out the hospital the same day. It's just that I just been running hard. Had a lot of personal things going on. Went home a couple times. You know, had to enjoy myself, take a break from this trucking. You know, I'm driving, guys. I ain't gonna be able to look at those comments, but with this trucking, man, you guys got to make sure, you know, you can't just work. You know what I mean? I was running hard, man, to the point where I got frustrated. You know, I got frustrated with my dispatcher, my fleet manager, the people that cover him, the fleet managers that cover him. And, you know, I had lashed out on them a couple times, you know, about my money, man. And you gotta take time off, man. If you guys are out here on this road, man, and you go through one of those cities, a city like Vegas, any city that you go through, you know, try to find out the best things that could go on in that town, man, and make it happen. Take a break from this, man, because if you run, man, I was running. I'm talking about running. You know, I did a run from Texas. I did a run. I came from home, went to South Carolina, went to Florida. From Florida, went to Texas. Texas went to Utah. From Utah, went back to Texas. From Texas, went to Colorado, to Idaho, back to Texas again. You know, I was running at one point on the West Coast, and I wasn't taking any time for myself, and it was a little stressful. So, you know, I finally got home. I went home. This is the first time I went home for at least 5 or 6 days, man. Had a good time, cleared my mind, you know. Went out with some friends and family, and, you know, everything is everything, man. But the title to this video is, what made me get on here is the frustration I just went through with my Qualcomm, man. I got dispatched to a load after I came from home. I got dispatched to a load to Indiana. I went to Indiana, and from Indiana, I went up to Michigan. Now, when I went to Michigan, I put in the address to the Rand McNally. Rand McNally tried to send me up to Canada. I didn't realize it until 2 hours into the route that I was, you know, I was like, wow, my head is north. And I realized that it was taking me, because I was going back to New York. It was taking me through Canada, Michigan, going around Lake Erie, and then dropping back off into the U.S. in Buffalo, which was a really quick route. But so I had to stop following the Rand McNally, man. I use both. I use Qualcomm and Rand McNally, a combination. So I get to New York. That's a bad accident right there. I get to New York, and when I'm in New York, I'm putting some stuff in under the bunk. Well, let me not tell you that part. Let me not jump into that part yet. Let's just say I'm in New York. I get to my my O2, and my Qualcomm stops working. It stops picking up a signal. It just like doesn't pick up anything. So I get a message through the Qualcomm. Your logs are not working. Your log sensor's not working properly. Back up with paper logs. So my paper logs. I go grab my paper logs. My paper logs are already ruined. They got wet. They're ruined, so I couldn't use them. So I'm driving to Maine. I'm going to Maine. I'm not using paper logs. The Qualcomm is still working. It's still recording my graph, letting me know everything. But it's not sending the signal to Prime or whatever. So I get to Maine. I get to my 03 now. I had to call Prime in order to send my arrival, my dock, and my depart receiver. So you could imagine I'm at the 03. So I still have my 90 to go. I had to do that 6 times, and 6 times I had to sit on hold for a very long time. So basically, I got fed up with it, and I told my fleet manager, man, I'm like, listen, man, I told Rhoda I need to get this Qualcomm fixed. They sent master resets like 3 times, didn't work. So basically, I'm like, I need to get this fixed. You need to send me somewhere so I can get my Qualcomm fixed. And it was horrible, man. It sucks not having the Qualcomm because, like I said, you got to do so much paperwork. The paperwork, the physical. I'm gonna get into that after I tell you what happened. So I'm like, I'm like, listen, man. The only place that I can go to after, by the time I get out of my 90, is Pittston, Prime Piston Terminal in PA. I was like, listen, man, I need to get this fixed today because I'm not trying to risk going to another shipper and have to wait and I go to a shipper, I have to wait, I have to call you guys. I'm waiting on hold for an hour just for you guys to answer the phone to get my messages and everything. So I'm like, I'm a deadhead, I'm gonna take this loss. I'm a deadhead to Piston. As soon as I get out this 90, I'm a deadhead. I deadhead. They was like, all right. He's like, I can't pay you. I was like, no, I know you can't pay me, but I need to get this Qualcomm fixed. So I'm gonna deadhead 8.5 hours instead of going to pick up a load, go drop that load off close to Piston, and then deadhead. I probably wouldn't get my Qualcomm fixed until Wednesday or Thursday by doing that. So I deadhead 423 miles to Piston from Maine. I deadhead. I get to they set me up an appointment in the morning. I got my truck in the shop at 7 o'clock. So I'm in the shop and I'm telling the guy what's wrong. I'm like, listen, man, the Qualcomm is down. I don't know. I just need to get it fixed. It has no signal, no connection. He goes, oh man, it's okay. It's to the right if I go under your bunk. I said, yeah. I was like, what side? Because I had just put some stuff in there. So I'm like, what side? The side by the APU or the other side? So I got to move stuff out. He's like, oh, the left side. And I'm thinking, I just put stuff in there. So I go in there, I start pulling stuff out. And when I start pulling stuff out, I noticed this box that I never seen in there before. And I noticed this wire that happened to be unplugged. Unplugged wire. I went through this whole thing. They sent me master resets. They never told me about this box over here that connects my they never told me about the box. So now I just deadheaded all the way to Piston. I plug the wire in, my Qualcomm starts working. Facts. That's exactly what happened. I deadhead all the way to Piston. I had to deal with, and after the fact of me getting my Qualcomm fixed, I had to go get paper logs. I had to copy my graphs. I had to fax those paper logs into log department. And on top of that, I had to go back into my GPS history to see where I shut down at. Every place that I shut down, and put the town that I shut down at so logs could go and edit my logs. If I would have had to wait until Wednesday to do this, man, I would be paper logs. I mean, I know it's a trucker's dream to have paper logs. you look at as far as timing goes, as far as your clocks go. Yeah, paper logs seem like everything, but it's a lot of paperwork. Well, then again, I wasn't keeping up with it as I was doing it. Maybe if I was keeping up with it as I'm doing it, it'd be wham bam easy. But that's a lot of work to do paper logs, man. I feel like paper logs is a lot. But there go my story about this Qualcomm not working. By the way, your boy got unlimited data. So to all my followers out there, man, my subscribers, I'm gonna start posting more videos. I'm gonna start editing these videos, recording videos, editing them, just for you guys, man. I got unlimited data with Boost Mobile, and I still got my Verizon, but I got that unlimited data with Boost Mobile. That's what I'm on right now. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Plus, I'm driving. I want to jam out to some tunes. So I'm gonna holler at you guys later. Yo, leave some comments. Hopefully, those comments that you guys left go to the bottom of the page. I'll look at them later and I'll respond to you guys. Thanks for all the good well wishes that you guys sent me a couple weeks ago. Oh, by the way, I don't think I told you guys. When I was diagnosed diagnosed at the hospital with I had inflamed chest from like this cold that I had some time ago. Why is everybody going so goddamn slow right now? That I had from a while ago. My chest was inflamed, so pretty much they prescribed me some ibuprofen, 600 milligrams, and that was it. I never had to